What's up, everyone, and welcome back to our Clone Wars Chronological Rewatch. Today we are talking about A Friend in Need. Good episode. I like this one a lot. It's not part of an arc or anything, but it's a Mandalorian episode. The first one with Bo-Katan.
Yes.
Yeah, good stuff. So I'll just run us through what's going on. There are like some separatist Republic peace talks. Lux Bonteri comes in, accuses Dooku of killing his mother, which he did. And then the separatists try to have him killed, so Ahsoka like whisks him off. He takes her to Death Watch, and that's kind of where everything gets instigated, because he is just out for revenge, and he will do anything, use anybody, team up with anybody to get what he wants, and Ahsoka fears for her friend going down this dark path.
Is this the one where she pretends to be his, like, betrothed?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, who's this? Bo-Katan's like, who's this? And she pretends to be his betrothed, and they wind up kissing and stuff to hide who they are.
Right. And then, so we get our introduction to Bo-Katan, and right off the bat, we see them burning down a village.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. So this is, the theme of this episode is friendship shows us who we really are. And that's like, Ahsoka knows who Death Watch is, and she's like, Lux, this is not you. Mm-hmm. And he kind of just keeps going like, well, they want the same thing I want. And it's very like the ends justify the means. And yeah, once Lux sees them burning a village down, he kind of snaps out of that.
Yeah, and then like his friendship or relationship with Ahsoka also was kind of the reason why he ends up not going with Death Watch and inevitably just like leaving it all behind.
Yeah, the second his friend is in danger, Ahsoka, and he's like, okay, I'm not focused on revenge. I'm not focused on killing Dooku. He's like, I'm focused on saving my friend. That's kind of when I would say Ahsoka's friendship pulls him back out from going down a dark path. I wouldn't say he was like full on dark side. I don't think he really knew what he was doing. But
he's young, just trying to get revenge. But yeah, it reminds me of the Dark Willow arc in Buffy when she's like full of grief, goes dark side, and is like basically trying to destroy the world. And the person,
higher stakes for sure.
Yeah. But the person to, spoilers, bring her back from the dark place that she was at is Xander. So their closeness, their friendship is what inevitably saved her in that situation.
Right. The power of friendship saves the villain. That's like an archetype. That's got to be a mythological thing someone's written about somewhere.
Yeah.
Not quite such high stakes where Lux is trying to destroy the galaxy or anything, but it's still like, the fight over your friend's soul. And
if only Palpatine had more friends.
Yeah.
To try to be like, hey man, what's going on?
I think you're right. The friendship shows us who we really are, and he just doesn't have any. He has workplace acquaintances.
Yeah.
Sith acquaintances.
Masamita.
They're all bad influences. If only he had a real friend.
Yeah. And another fun thing about this episode is the droids.
Yeah.
R2 meets all of the separatist droids that are kind of like they've been picked apart or they're broken.
They're used for target practice. They're basically being tortured, rebuilt, and tortured again.
Yeah, and it's such a like creepy scene because they kind of like surround R2 and they're like basically like, help me or put me out of my misery. But he ends up helping fix them, and they end up helping in the end.
Yeah. So, and that's who R2 is. He's a friend. Friendship shows us who we really are. And he makes friends with all of these droids that are supposed to be enemies, and then that helps save the day. It gets him and Lux and Ahsoka out of there. So that's it for this episode. Next time, we're going to start another arc, the Obi-Wan undercover as Reiko Hardeen arc. So that episode is Deception, if you want to watch along. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch.
And consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.